Basically all these fans are the same design. This one here has about 8 screws going down. Some of them have 2 screws in the handle, and you just right along here you just put a knife and start pulling it apart, and there's a clip on the bottom. You got to watch that not bust it. Got the screws out. The 2 screws at the very bottom are a little different. Look at it on this one here. There's a little rubber thing there you got to take off to get that to screw. Now that the front cover's off, now you can definitely see the dust in there. So the first step is to take the holder plate off the very top. 2 screws here, one there, and one there. Okay, I got the first bracket off, and then I put 2 screws back in, not to mix them up. And right in there, there's a little keeper. And I'll unscrew that. Okay, I unscrewed the keeper key, and this should just pull off like that. This thing here is just full of grease too. Okay, put that aside. This model here, there's wires running up to the top for the controls here. See them there? So I'm going to undo this plate here to get the dust from in behind there. Okay, 2 screws. See, I'm going to pull the wire back. For this part you can use a brush, a vacuum, but you want to get all the dust out of there. You don't want to submerge the motor, and that's why I took the wire apart. So do the same thing with that. I got myself a brush. Don't press too hard because you'll bust the little plastic pieces here. For finer cleaning in the fan, there's a Q-tip, dip it in water, and you can get right in there in the fan, each one. Okay, I'm starting to install it. There's the piece cleaned up, and it fits into the motor shaft, only one way. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of grease on here, and if you don't have grease, you can use Vaseline. That much. Should be enough. Putting the controls back on now. And just slide the cover back on. That's on low. That's medium.